What are cloths made from? Cloths are made from fabrics. Fabrics are made from fibers. Fibers can be natural or human made. Do you know cloths are made from fabrics? So in common, cloths are also called fabric. Usually fabric is made from fibers. Fibers are thin thread-like structures that we get naturally, or it can be human made. Cotton is obtained from the cotton plant. We get cotton from cotton plant. The fluffy cotton balls growing on a cotton plant are picked and fibers are obtained from them. So you might have seen fluffy cotton balls. In the next page I am going to show you. Okay, they grow on cotton plant. They are picked and fibers are separated from that. The cotton fibers are made into threads. Later, the cotton fibers obtained from cotton balls, they are made into threads, which are then woven to make cloths. So later it is actually knitted to make cloths. Animals also provide us with fibers for making cloths. Animals will also give fibers to us to make cloths. Silk threads are made by the silkworm. So we get silk, even we get silk cloth. Do you know the silk threads which is used to make silk cloths? They are actually made from silkworm. The wool from sheep is woven for making winter clothes. Mainly the wool from sheep is actually used to make winter clothes. Cloths which will keep us warm during cold weather. Cotton, wool and silk are known as natural fibers. Cotton, wool and silk. So these are good example for natural fibers that can be used to make cloth. Here you can see the fluffy cotton balls. From these the fibers are actually separated. They make cotton thread, then they actually make cotton cloth. Here you can see silkworm. They produce silk. See, from that the silk saree is made. Here you can see the wool we get from sheep. By using that we make some warm cloths. Leather. Leather is made from animal skins. It is not made from fibers. Whereas leather we get or obtain from animal skin. It is not made from fibers. Okay. Fibers that are not obtained from plants or animals are called human made or synthetic fibers. The fibers that is not obtained either from plants or animals, we call them as synthetic or human made or man made fibers. Nylon and polyester cloths are made from synthetic fibers. Nylon and polyester cloths are made from synthetic fibers. You might have seen some jersey material and all, it is made up of nylon. Whereas polyester shirt material and all we get. These fibers are made from things dug out from the earth. Do you know these fibers are actually made from the things dug out from the earth? Dug out means removed from earth. Cloths made from synthetic fibers are strong, whereas a cloth that is made from synthetic fibers are strong. They last longer than cloths made from natural fibers. They come for long duration compared to the cloth that we get from natural fibers. They do not absorb much water and do not form wrinkles easily. Usually they do not absorb much water. Hence they do not form wrinkles easily. Whereas cotton cloth and all, once you wash, you can see wrinkles on them. You should again iron so that they look neat and we can wear it. However, most cloths made from synthetic fibers do not absorb sweat and may be uncomfortable to wear in summer. But the disadvantage of using cloth made up of synthetic fibers are they do not absorb sweat. Whereas cotton cloth, it will absorb sweat. It is very comfortable in summer. Whereas the cloth made from synthetic fibers, they do not absorb sweat. They are very uncomfortable to wear in summer. Some of them can catch fire easily. Even synthetic fibers or cloth made from synthetic fibers, they may catch fire easily. Now, let us answer this. Looking back, cotton and wool are natural fibers. You need to write naturally. Fill in the blanks, okay? Nylon and polyester fibers are synthetic fibers. Cloths made from synthetic fibers do not absorb water. Here I had mentioned one thing. Synthetic fibers are made from things dug out from the earth. Do you know which are those things which are dug out from the earth? It is petroleum. Okay, from petroleum, hydrocarbons are actually obtained. Mainly from those hydrocarbons, they actually make nylon and polyester. Clothes for work. People wear different types of clothes depending on their work. People will wear different types of cloth depending on their work. For example, doctors and nurses wear white coats. You might have seen doctors and nurses, they will wear white coats. Their clothes should be very clean as they take care of sick people. They wear white clothes because their clothes should be very clean as they take care of sick people. When they use white cloth or white coat, whenever it becomes dirty, they get to know and they wash it, and the clean white coats they wear. Main reason is their clothing should be clean. Mainly they take care of sick people. So that is the reason whatever dresses they wear, especially the white coat, should be clean. Soldiers wear special uniforms made up of tough fibers. Whereas soldiers, they wear special uniform which is made up of tough fibers. This is because they live and work in very rough conditions. See, soldiers, they live and work in very rough conditions. Even during their drill and all, they need to run, crawl, jump. There are some physical activities which is performed in very rough conditions. To bear that, their uniform should be made up of tough fibers. Factory workers who work with heavy machinery wear overalls for safety. Overalls means a single piece of clothing that cover a person from the neck to the feet. Overalls are made in such a way that they cannot get caught in machines. Do you know factory workers, they use a special clothing called overalls. It is a single piece clothing. It will cover a person from neck to feet. You can see here the overall is actually being used. Single pieced cloth it is. Both upper as well as lower. It's a single piece dress. Okay. And this is used mainly because their dresses shouldn't be caught between the machineries. So that's the reason they actually use overalls. Here you can see policewoman in uniform. You wear a uniform to school. Children, they wear uniform to school. This shows that you belong to that particular school. Do you know when you wear a uniform, that indicate you belong to one particular school. The teachers and security guards of the school can easily recognize you as a student and take care of you. So teachers and security guards, by looking at your uniform, they will take care of you. And they recognize you, they can recognize you that you belong to that particular school. And they will take care of you. Taking care of clothes. If we look after our clothes well, it will last a long time. So if we look after our clothes well, they will last for a long time. They will also look better. They will also look good. Cotton, nylon and polyester cloths can be washed with a detergent. So cotton, nylon and polyester cloths can be washed with a detergent. Cotton cloths look crushed after drying, so they are ironed. Cotton cloths will look crushed. Crushed means it will show wrinkles. So we need to iron after it is dried. Silk and woolen cloths can be washed gently at home with a mild detergent. Whereas to wash silk and woolen cloth, we need to use a mild detergent. Mild means not very strong. But it is better to have them cleaned without water. But always it is better to clean silk as well as woolen cloth without water. Do you know this process is called dry cleaning? So you might have heard your parents giving the cloths for dry cleaning. Mainly silk and woolen cloth, including blankets and all, it is mainly given for dry cleaning. So in dry cleaning, they do not use water. We may not wear silk and woolen cloth frequently. So we don't use silk and woolen cloth frequently. And so we put them away. So we keep them away. They should be stored properly or they can be damaged by insects such as silverfish and moths. So we need to store them properly, otherwise they may get damaged, mainly with silverfish. Silverfish you might have seen, right? So within your notebook and all, there is one small insect that is called silverfish and moths. Okay, They are generally kept in boxes along with mothballs or dried neem leaves. Do you know we keep mothballs or dried neem leaves mainly to keep away silverfish as well as moths. Moths you may be knowing, right? One tiny insects with wings. Okay, that is moths. So let me summarize this chapter. So we have learned that cloths protect us from cold, heat, rain, dust, injury and insects. People wear clothes that suit the weather conditions and the type of work they do. Cloths are made from materials obtained from plants and animals, as well as from substances dug out from the earth. If we look after our clothes well, they will last for a long time.